This is like my second time trying this. Hopefully the audio isn't jitting around this time, because it was, and then they fixed it. So, but I just hate when I start out the video and it's doing that, bro. It'd be cooking me. It'd be all the new viewers come in here and be like, bro, why is this joint jitting around like that? Alright, we cool. Steph PG3 here, and I have arrived back into Ace Attorney trilogy. I tried to catch it with the beat, but it didn't sound good. But as y'all know, we started Justice for All in the last video, so we're gonna be continuing that in this one. There's nothing else need to be said. We back in there. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, hold your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. A Maggie kick is crazy. No. No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone? Number. Phoenix Wright business card. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Ah. Bro, she got the Blue Badger hoodie on. Look. Bro, this Dracula-ass theme song. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Bro, so he on duty and they together on a date? Like, bro, aren't you supposed to be watching people or something? Like, you're on the job, bro. You're not supposed to be chilling with your girl? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Bro, that's the bull, bro. It gotta be. It's the bull. It's the bull we seen in the intro thing. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but my eyes lit up. Ah, you were here all along! You're so mean! I called you millions of times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Look at Maya. Now who the heck is this? Bro, what is Maya doing back? Nah, that was crazy. It's good to see Maya again, even though we really don't remember her. Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Look like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Name, oh, okay. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. But wish us luck. I guess I have all these pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Bro, I was not expecting to see Maya, bro. That's crazy. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Dang, I'm not gonna lie. We didn't have to do nothing in this episode. It's really like the first episode of the last game. In the last game, you just went right into the courtroom and did nothing. I mean, well, not did nothing, but obviously just was in here. So I'm guessing it's gonna follow the pattern of the last game. And then the second episode is probably gonna be longer. And you're gonna have to do all your investigating and things of that nature. Court will now be reconvened. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls his next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on that day of the murder.
Look at this, bro. Look at him, bro. Like, look at him.
Please state your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I would not stand for that. You tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me bro, alright, bro, he rambling. Alright, he chatting. Alright. He chatting. I'm not about to read that. Bro, he got that old bag syndrome, bro.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox?
I have to question him? What the fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Bro. That's enough. Your name, witness. Alright, bro. Him and his moving his hair thing. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. What is happening? See, that's what I hate about this judge. He be letting anybody come in here and talk to him any type of way, but be out here pressing me. He crazy. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting Virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student. In transit.
Ahem, Mr. Wellington? On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word if you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy. Prepubescent. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Out on the walk with mommy. As you must know. Alright.
Anyway, please testify to the court when you saw during your walk through the park.
I ain't gonna lie, he was about to start chatting again. He really got that old bag syndrome. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you, bro. Yeah, bro. Stop this man from chat. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Yeah, bro. He did it. We all know he did it, bro. He did it. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and then I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that a pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. It was not a banana, bro. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, you already know how we do. We just go ahead and skip all that. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Bro, what? I still only got 4? Alright, yeah, bro, I can't really mess up on this one. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name trashy. Now, this might be hard for a much-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to would directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Look at him, bro. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press him. Tripping. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Alright, bro. How many times you gonna do that? Tis. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Did you know what a clock is? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, the whole concept... Alright, bro, he chatted again. He chatted. There you go. There you go. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case... And how did you know he was a police officer? Look at him, bro. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hair... Okay, bro. There you go. He checked, bro. He really got that old bag syndrome, bro. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing that officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured out yet. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? Look at her.
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Bro. Look, I sit here and let this man chat away. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So you're sure you are not mistaken. Please, don't confuse me with your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. That's his favorite emo, bro. He do that every time he talk. But he do that emo 3 times per sentence. What you call a famous brand name product while you are only a cheap imitation? There is no way someone as magnificent as myself can have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
He over there glazing and talking about, of course. Like, bro. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Bro, what I say, bro? Look at him, bro. He can't help himself. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was just seeing one thing and it was something else.
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Alright, y'all. Alright. It's obviously this, right? Hopefully, bro. I hope I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, bro, it's gonna really fry me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, so. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you know about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Because they're not bananas, goofy. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness knows nothing, has bad eyesight. It's not even, it would have to be this. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept. Alright, bro, he tapped me. He just, like, bro, are you okay? And this is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, that's because I lost them recently, you see? Bro, look. These are his glasses. They gotta be his glasses then. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, how about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who reject... Alright, bro, he chatted again. There you go. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell us what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Are you back to doing that already? They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand. That girl is a murderer. You may witness the witness now, Mr. Wright. Bro. What happened? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he looked guilty in that pic. Like, y'all notice the strange thing? Why is he on his knees and, like, it's like he's kneeling down. It's like he set everything up, bro. He in a perfect position to set everything up to make it look like it was her. Oh, damn, I didn't even... She ran away just like that? Yeah, she did. She saw me and fled and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? See, yeah.
The witness had already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Alright, hold on, I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have to elapse before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Wait, wow. What's in the... Like what? What? Like what? Like what? Why, Maya? Why? How did you know what time it was? The detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. Wait, why you're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point anyway. How did the police respond?
Wait, 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 wait. I didn't even pee. Thanks, Maya. You W. I should have. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Girl.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington? Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? That's kind of hard to believe, bro. You a college student. Like, come on now. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a metro. I don't know, bro. Doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone there. Are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lost your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard of that? Bro, he chatting. Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way! Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question for you. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Huh, what are you getting at? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. See, that's the thing. We did have his phone, but he took it back from us after he knocked us upside the head with that fire extinguisher. At the time of the murder, your witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Bro. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Alright, bro. This is where the problem is. Oh, we didn't get that picture. We can't even see it. Look, the phone booth is right there. You can't tell me that's not a phone booth. He lying, bro. He lying. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yeah. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah. Of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. There we go right there. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order.
What does reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is a reason enough to throw his suspicions on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this really is his Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts would you like to share with the court? Can you offer explanation of what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I mean, yeah, I feel like I can, right? I mean, because... Let me go back. Go back to the picture, y'all. I'm mad that we don't got his angle from what he's seen in here so I could properly show y'all. But if y'all haven't already guessed it, he obviously did this. He obviously did this. And he obviously had to know Maggie to some extent to know her name. Or he heard them talking. And he spelled her name wrong. So, there's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, obviously, it would have to be his broken glasses that he lost because he can't see. Mr. Wellington? What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, you nervous? That's why. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. Though that these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Oh, hey, there's B. Hey, hey. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
He's saying I'm not standing on business. I'm standing on all types of business. I'm standing on business in the courtroom. I'm standing on all 10 toes. With my spiky hair flowing in the court wind. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. this third-rate fraud of a lawyer? In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation on to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss B before this trial. Ah, I forgot. How were there any... Wait, hold on. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie beforehand? Wait. It would have to be a way. It would have to. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The phone. The phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, you? How did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relations between the witness' cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie B picked up her lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. There we go. Hey. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And that's when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie. But the name on the Maggie. Maggie. I don't know, like, what is the Maggie? Like, I don't know. But the name was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew was her name. What? Man. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was her name sounded. Order.
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
Your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this courtroom that witness had a motive. A motive. A motive. Oh! The list. I was on it. I'm like, the motive. Like, I was looking at the list, and then I read the description. I'm like, oh yeah, the list. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These photo numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people in this list are a member of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers is stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of the certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is outrage and invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. There you go. Good job. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have a number of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is obviously. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about this content of that phone call.
Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad. Call when we meet up and I give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss B to get his phone back. Why then? Why would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
And maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't? What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I mean, you really think about it, it would have to be Dustin, because if he a con artist and he in a con artist group, then he obviously don't like the cops, bro. Like, obviously. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh, that explains why he's still in his police uniform. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, you might run and check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they already run a check on his phone. And he went into panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. The funny thing is, I was about to just say that because I just figured that's what he was about to say, and he said it. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... What this silly, goofy mitt he making? Impressive, not bad for a person with third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence.
That guy is really creeping me out.
You've been waving around and talking about that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. You're on that phone. Who says that phone is really mine? Where's your proof for your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hands belongs to. But you can be sure that it's in mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. You do seem to have a problem with our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that it's meaningless as evidence? Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be, maybe fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
Wow! Now look at now he all calm, right? It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have been glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your phone? Oh, you're too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my, now I remember. Hey, turn that off, huh? Looks like they hung up. Good, I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who? Am I? The court has hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I'll have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You have a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Bro. Obviously. Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to this court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh!
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Bro. Where my business card at? Where my business card at? Put that thing out to the court for the courtroom to see. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card. The back. The number's in the back of the card. The card is important because it's what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back,
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now, but court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things too. Hey. Ah! That's still Samurai Team. What y'all know about that? Hey, what? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you want to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Bro, he killing himself. Did he just kill himself? Bro. Yo. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he had become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgment.
Hey, then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding
is Mr. Wellington's naturally. Speaking of that, man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and being taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, the court finds the defendant, Maggie B, not guilty. Yeah, Maggie, you free, gang. You free, gang. Yeah. Everybody clap. If you're not clapping, you bad clap. That is all. The court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby. Look how happy Maggie is. That's what we do this for, y'all. To see smiles like that, man. See smiles like Lana's, man. To see smiles like Maya's, man. Like when we, you see the smiles of Will Powers, man. To see the smile on Edgeworth's face, man. Y'all know that man don't smile. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, then go watch the other video so y'all can know.
I knew that the real you was shining through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failure.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment. The 9th floor? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch on to those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. And that's right. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having a dinner at my house.
Oh!
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true!
And that glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life to myself starting now. For myself. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet I'm going to make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. Sorry, what a horrible day. I've got my memory, but the things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I have clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's always been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl? Maya!
You finally remembered!
This is Maya Faye, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth and Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. That the phone number on my phone was erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. The lost turnabout, the end. Oh, the brand new. I don't know who this little girl is, but we gonna find out. I did not mean to tap that. Oh. Alright, y'all. We're done. We're done. Episode 1, y'all. Wow. Go ahead and save this. Alright, y'all. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Turn post notifications on. And I'm out, man. It's crazy. This joint was almost an hour. Really wild.